Okay, good morning, Bruce. So in this video we're going to be doing part 2 of Keep Believin' by Bob Mould. In this video we're going to be covering the parts that I just played, which are the solo and the last part. I don't know what that last part's called, but it goes on for about a minute and a half, and there are various ways of playing this that we will go over in this video. So let's break it down. In the solo, it's all in the A major scale, in that basic 6-string pattern shape that we are so familiar with now. So the first part is literally going up and down the scale. So 5, 7, 4, 7, 5 on the E and then A string. And then we drop down to the A string and we go to the 4. And 4 meaning scale degrees, so 5th fret and then 4th fret and then 4th fret and then 7 on E string and then 5 on E string. And then you come back up. So far we have notice how both of these patterns go up and then come back down. This is a cyclical pattern that Bob Mould uses in this solo riff a lot. And then we land on the 4 and we resolve right back to where we started. And then he repeats the same motif that he did for the first part on the string higher. So whereas the first time he went, now we're going, and you land on the 5, which is 7th fret, 5th string. And then you resolve it with another 3rd to 4th, so 4, 5, before leaving it. So altogether we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. 2, 3, 4. And then we have 2 power chords. We're going to be playing a power chord starting on the D string. So it's going to be going from low string to high string. It's going to be 7, 9, 10 with your index, ring, and pinky. And then you just move 1 string down to your E major, and you're going to do a little flourish on that. And that's your pinky going up a half step on your B string. And then we go back to that first motif. Now once you get to this 4, we're going to do something totally different. Once you get to that 4, we're going to slide up into an A major pentatonic riff. When we use our middle finger to slide on the G string from our 4th to 6th fret, and then hook and hit that 5th fret on the B string with our index finger. And the picking is a little tricky. It's on the smoother side of things. You pick once, and then pick again to slide down, and then pick again. And that's how you end it. And now it'll come out of that into the A and the E chord again. We do another quick slide from 4 to 6. Now we're in the last part of the song. This part is based around an F sharp minor chord. That it has a descending internal line, which means that there's a voice leading, but it pedals on F sharp the whole time. Now there's a little part that you can hear in the song, which actually another guitar is playing, but since we are trying to do the fullest voicings that we can with one guitar and make it sound like two, we're adding an extra flourish to this note, or to this progression, I should say. If we didn't want this, we would just go to the F sharp on your A string, and we would do power chord, 3 notes, 9, 11, 11, and then we'd go 9, 11, 11, and then 9, 14, so 2-note voicing now, and then you'd move that 14 down to 13, and then you'd move it back up to 14, and that would be it. But since we want more out of this, we're going to bring it up to our D string like we said before, and we're going to use that same power chord voicing we used for that A just a minute ago in the solo. So 4, 6, 7 from D to B. Again, 4, 6, 7. Now, on that first one, we're going to put down our middle finger on our high E from our 4 to 6. This comes from a D minor shape in the open chord voicing, but we're bringing it up now, a major third. And so the whole thing to do that is to bar with your first finger on your 4th fret. Then you put down your 6th and 7th with your ring and pinky, and now you use this middle finger and you're going to put down 5. So that 5 in context sounds like this. It's very quick. And you have to focus your strumming to not hit the E string beforehand. So try that a couple times and see how that works for you. And then you just move. After you do that, you leave the E string behind. You don't play it anymore, and you go to a 3-note voicing, which is going to be from D to B string, 4, 6, 5. And then the next one will be 4, 6, 4, and then 4, 6, 5 again. And then, once it goes to halftime, we go to octaves. It becomes very clear that he's not playing chords anymore, and we want a strong, powerful line, which can be illuminated by octaves. So we will take the F sharp octave on the A string and the G string, 9 and 11, down to 7 and 9, down to 6 and 8, and back up to 7 and 9. There's one more thing that we can do to really flesh it out if we so please, and that is to put a third in between that octave. And all you do is you're going to line up your third. So if the first one's a minor third, the second one's a major third, and the third one is a minor third again. So we have now we have from A to the G string, and we're now including the D string. So A, D, G. We have 9, 7, 11, and then we have 7, 6, 9. Then we have 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? Bob Mould. And then we have, again, the 7, 6, 9. So you can put that in wherever you want, and it'll sound really good and fleshed out and a little more colorful. And then the last thing that the whole song ends with is a lonely guitar going which is a minor triad up on our top 3 strings. So our G, B, and E string, and it goes 11, 10, 9. And this is Keep Believing. Anyone who's watching this, including Bruce, keep believing in yourself. You guys are doing great, and I hope you have a wonderful day and this video helps. Thank you so much. Bye. Peace.